But the way I say to people when they want to lose weight is, look, you don't want to lose weight. You want to lose fat. Let's be very clear on our semantics. Weight is irrelevant, right? Unless you're a cyclist or some athlete for whom the actual scale means something. But for people like us, you want to lose fat, not weight. And then when you say you want to lose fat, what does that mean in English? Well, do you want fewer fat cells or do you want each fat cell to be smaller? Those are totally different questions. If you want fewer fat cells, have liposuction. But we know that doesn't fix you metabolically. So if you want to be less fat, you have to have smaller fat cells. Now, a fat cell conceptually has 2 inputs and 1 output. So now I say, let's reframe the question. You got a room with 100 people in it. You want fewer people in the room. What has to happen? More people have to leave the room than enter the room. So similarly, if you have a fat cell and you want it to be less fat, you got to get more fat out of it than enters it. And the fat that exits the cell exits via a process called lipolysis. And the inputs to a fat cell are something called de novo lipogenesis, which is turning carbohydrates into fat, and reesterification, which is turning fat, like in a free fatty acid, into a triglyceride back into a fat cell. Each of those 3 doors is controlled by hormones. And so the purpose of nutrition or fasting or exercise or drugs or hormones or all these things is to manipulate those hormones in the direction of what I call negative fat flux, or what would be referred to in the literature as fat balance, negative fat balance. And the hormones that drive that are many. Insulin, hormone-sensitive lipase, testosterone, estrogen, cortisol being the 5 most important in my opinion. Maybe someone will disagree with that, but I think those are the 5 that rule the roost.